and I'm having. I'll make you face your fears, and I'm having codeine tears. Gotta get on me, the opposition plotting. Steady pistol clutching, I ain't really into boxing. I'll make you face your fears, and I'm having codeine tears. Gotta keep it on me, the opposition plotting. Steady pistol clutching, I ain't really into boxing. And I gotta keep it on me, I ain't really with the boxing. Bro, they really try to play me like a hoe, I let them know. I stack it up just like a mountain, I was climbing through the snow. I put my heart up in the wood, you see the pain in every goal. I usually having visions that I'm riding the go. Remember days when I was flipping, I was riding through the code. The brand new track came, please don't play me, I'm on go. I'm trying to right my wrongs while I'm writing this song. She said I'm right, but I'm wrong, I done really did some things. I'm a cold heart nigga, I done really brought some pain. Where was niggas out when I was sleeping in the rain? Where was niggas out before they cameras in the van? My mama told me, stack the cheddar, baby boy, you getting older. Sip the pain, put my heart up in the soda. Steady flipping all these packs, I'm feeling pain up in my shoulders. Straight up the dome, but think I wrote this. I make you face your fears, and I'm having codeine tears. Gotta keep it on me, her job position plotting. Steady pistol clutching, I ain't really into boxing. I make you face your fears, and I'm having codeine tears. Gotta keep it on me, her job position plotting. Steady pistol clutching, I ain't really into boxing. I'm feeling pain inside. She said she really like vibe. She tells my body, she like, boy, just come inside. I'm getting close, I get the grip in her thigh. She hella bold, she get the looking in my eye. She said I can't play my old games. I'm tryna make my feel dream. I gotta switch lanes, niggas by my side. He should've known I was gon' go, so why'd he try? She demon baby, gotta look up in her eye. I'm asking why she try to do me with a shame. She sucked me up, I got the movie to her name. I had to leave her in the rear. My eyes held to see. Bring in the load and I'ma make him disappear. I might just fill him with the studs. You must forgot you was fucking with a thug. The realest young and never stopping out the mud. These niggas asking for the pack, I'm not the plug. Windows down, I know he can smell the bud. I got her dripping too much water. She said she want me to make you face your fears, and I'm having codeine tears. Gotta keep it on me, the opposition plotting. Steady pistol clutching, I ain't really into boxing. I make you face your fears, and I'm having codeine tears. Gotta keep it on me, the opposition plotting. Steady pistol clutching, I ain't really into boxing.
Yes, sir. Skinny, what it do? You muted. You are muted.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, what you think of that video?
I thought this shit was dope.
I did too. I thought he would like the song is dope. I like how he face your fears, but just the way. Do you understand when I said it looks high budget, but it's low budget? Does that make any sense? Did it make sense now?
Yeah,
that shit was cool.
So I had a song with Tune, a song from Tune. He's on the hook. I think we listened to it before. I want to say we listened to it on here before, but he's the guy on the hook.
I'm sure we did, but I didn't know.
So he the one.
This dude
I believe you said he sounded like XXX Tentacion on the song with.
On the other song, I didn't get that. I didn't get that feeling on this one. Maybe I did.
Definitely like that on this one.
But this one, I just like how he took a chance with the video and it paid off. Like I felt like it was so out there that it kept my attention. I'm like, what crazy shit is he gonna do next? I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I fucked with it. I definitely fucked with it. Let me see. I'm gonna find the song, man. But hey, y'all know what y'all here for, man. This is Bump It Dump. Make sure you sing your music and your man DJ Do Wrong at gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ Do Wrong. Tomorrow we are supposed to be comedy night Wednesday at Sin City Seafood. But we have something special for y'all, man. We might be bringing the live experience to y'all very, very, very soon.
A lot sooner than we thought.
A lot sooner than we thought. It will be on a Wednesday. So y'all can definitely pull up to that. Also, we will have the information and all that ASAP. Y'all be
I
seeing
say
that
we go.
soon.
I say we go free entrance all night. You with that?
Definitely free entrance all night, man. You can pull up free all night. Come kick it with us, vibe with us. Um, shit, you're gonna be able to buy you some food, some drink, whatever you want. Just come chill with us, vibe with us, man. We're gonna have a great night. So yeah, we're gonna bring a live experience to y'all real soon. Um, other shit that's going on. I got a lot of shit. So I'm finna start redropping the pilot talk, so y'all be seeing them soon. I put it on hold because I was waiting on Tizzle did an interview in Miami. Tizzle did an interview in Miami with the guy Gut, and we've been having a hard time getting the footage. So um that's what held me up so long. I was trying to get that footage, but I can't wait no longer. We into the new year, so I'm gonna be dropping new footage for that. And me and Ben got a new show, man. Me and Ben got a new show coming. Um, so yeah,
What's
have a
that called?
crazy
The
year.
final
Gonna turn
something?
bumper to dumper. Final
What'd you say?
score.
Final score. And what's the basis of that show?
So it's gonna be a bar
Or is
breakdown show. We're gonna break down bars. So um I hit oh I need to hit the OT again. So I hit OT probably like probably a month or so back. And I'm like, hey bro, your bar test, you should drop on your YouTube, you should drop strictly the bar test as like a like when you do YouTube, you can categorize different shit. I'm like,
right?
so all the bar tests should be on your platform to where it's just the bar test, so niggas can go there and just listen to the bar test.
Yeah, that would
Um,
be dope. That'd be
so
smart
I
too,
hit
because it'll bring more traffic easier.
it definitely will. So how that show came about was that I was like, hey, I want to react to freestyles. Um, I felt like uh, Fifth Element had the perfect name for the bar test. I heard like, that was perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm like, to show love to my brothers over there, because I think they did a great job with making that a theme in the city. If you go to
Yeah,
Fifth
because
Element,
motherfuckers want to get on there and just participate in the bar test, and they pushing themselves to outdo the last motherfucker that was on there, which is dope. It's as an audience, it's dope for us.
man, so I feel like they really pushed that envelope. So to show love to them, I just called it the final score. Now I will not only be reacting to Fifth Element, of course not, but I will be reacting. We will be reacting to freestyles. So whether it's Fifth Element or random freestyles I see on Instagram, or freestyles that I
Some of
see,
these
like
challenges,
yeah,
yeah,
Funk Flex. Like when you go on Funk, when you see people go on Funk Flex do the freestyle shit, all that. I'm gonna get into all that. So that's what that show be based off of, man. It's gonna be a dope show. Um,
yeah, that is.
debating on if I wanna do a couple live to have the people chime in, but I don't know. So on top of that, man, we're gonna do that, and then the push to really get bumper to dump it outside of just Vegas to start getting people to everywhere else to tune in.
Right.
So my best way to do that, in my mind, the way I vision the best way to do that is to start reacting to and pulling these people that's in different places, reacting to their music and getting them used to Code 7 period, and then maybe they come
Pulling
over
them
here.
into our world.
Yeah, I gotta pull them over here to our universe, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've been working on.
You was a
Um,
smart ass dude. That's why I fuck with you.
I be
You
working
you 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 came up
on
with Bumper to Dump It. You came up with Bumper to Dump It, reached out to me. And that's what's dope, gonna put somebody on. You ain't a good motherfucker. You always trying to put somebody on. And that's what's important. Like You don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk, whether it's in front of people's face or behind the scenes. And I just had to salute you for being a real motherfucker, straight up, straight down. You know what I mean? Since day one that I met you, brother.
Facts, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. So yeah, man. So if y'all don't know, man, just like I said, be ready for the Bumper to Dumper experience, live experience. We will be bringing it back. Our leader date is set for the 18th.
It's next week.
Which is next week. So all the details will be on the next. Will be on a flyer dropping real soon. So all the details will be there.
Yeah, buddy.
Pull up is free. Pull up is free, and we like real close to everyone. I don't care where you live at. We close to you. Pull up.
Yeah, there'll be zero excuses as far as being able to travel. It's right downtown. For those of you that know, you know.
So yeah, we're gonna be having a lot going on, man. Yeah, so I've been talking to different people, man. We gotta expand this platform, bro. I feel like we did our job. Like, I love Vegas. I love y'all to death, but yes. I feel like we start selling here. Not here, like we're here, but as far as promoting, there's so many different platforms now that I rather just give it to them. Like, y'all can have it. Y'all can have that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we're gonna still rock with music in Vegas and all that, but the same as I explained to an artist the other day, like, there's no way for Code 7 to help you expand if we don't. We can't help.
Right.
Can't help you expand. If we don't expand, we can't help you expand. That's just how it works.
True story.
Can't give nobody the attention. We can just help you expand in Vegas, and Vegas is real small, and clearly y'all haven't realized that yet because y'all still making songs for your homies. And it's wild.
Instead of looking at a global, you got to look at it more from a global aspect. Yeah, maybe you could have one song or two songs for the homies, but come on,
that don't have to be, that don't have to be the single all the time. I think that'd be my thing with it. I think them are great songs for the project, but where is the music that appeals to the world?
Straight up.
It's cool to have good songs for your project. Like, that shit sounds dope for your project, but you have to pull the world in to listen to that project. If your single is strictly talking to Vegas, it's hard. Like, I just explained to an artist the other day, like, and if y'all ever want me to shut up, same thing, man. Bump it or dump it. Send your music and your money. DJDurong@gmail.com. Cash App $ DJ Durong. $10. I'll shut the fuck up. So if you wanna you have to appeal to the world, and then you gotta bring the world into your world. Like I was telling the artist the other day, like, if you leave a city, if we leave the city right now, go to any city, any state, somebody asks us where we from. If I say, man, I'm from Northtown, like, not like I'm from Northtown, I'm from Pecos. I lived on Pecos. I live on Civic Center. I lived on Cheyenne my whole life. They would, what are you talking about? They would not know. But now, when you have shit that has a name for itself, and throughout the years, it had grown something, somebody from LA could be like, man, I'm from the jungles in LA. I'm from Slauson. I'm from Rosecrans. And they gonna be like, oh yeah, I know where that's from because of a Nipsey or a DJ Quick, or, you know, whatever era they in, they can relate to that. Vegas, right. We gotta expand out of Vegas first, and then bring them here. Then show them Vegas. But you gotta get their attention first. Then you can show them everything out this motherfucker. Then you can show them whatever street you on. 8th Street, if you on Martin Luther King, shit, Weaver, whatever street you on, Donna, whatever other street you on, but you got to get them here first. You have to get them here first.
And that's true, because once you're able to do, and that's why you got to do global music, because once you Once look at the artists that made it, like they did global music at first to get people's attention, then they drew them into their world, to their universe. That's the formula. You got to be smart. What's proven to work, you got to capitalize on it. St.
That
Louis.
shot out. I tell them about the north, the west, and that's respected. Like that, like I said, that's respected. When you in a different city, you can tell them about it, but you still have to say, "Hey, this is it's Las Vegas." Like I'm from Las Vegas, I'm from the North Town, or I'm from the West Side, or I'm from the East Side, or whatever the case may be. But then a motherfucker say, "Hey, if I go to Vegas, where do I go? Like, give me a landmark. Give me somewhere to go outside of the strip."
And if I'm able to paint a picture, if I'm able to paint a picture rather than using street names and everything else, if I'm able to paint a picture in St. Louis, they gonna feel it because see that same picture out in St. Louis. They could place whatever they street is in place of it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
perfect example. It's a
That's
game.
how I go, man. So I just like I say, I'm big on practicing what I preach. I don't give nobody advice that I don't take for myself. I'm
Straight
big
up.
on that. If I say something to you, man, I take the advice myself. I'm big on practicing what I preach. So I can't tell a motherfucker, hey man, you gotta let the world hear you. You gotta get it out the city. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. If I'm not doing it, if I'm stuck
What the
here,
fuck we
shit,
talking about?
what the fuck are
Right.
we talking about? I ain't trying to be a local media personality or a local podcast I don't want a local content creator. I'm not trying to be none of that.
Nah. And as much as like knowing the way that you think, you're always thinking a few steps ahead. So when you first started this, yeah, of course, we gonna capitalize on the city and the talent that's in the city. And when I say capitalize, I'm talking about work in conjunction with, you know what I mean? To work in
Yeah.
conjunction with the city and getting that exposure. But what we did, and when you're talking about the ceiling, is we were able to get people in Vegas music heard to other people or artists that is in Vegas. And let's be truthful, it's a lot of other artists that are listening to these artists. There's still a lot of fans in Vegas that still haven't heard some of these artists, a lot of these artists. Let's be real.
Facts. And then I think like like I say a lot, like so when I started this when we started this platform, when it was me, Tizzle, when we sat down, we started this platform. Tizzle had his own vision. I had my own vision, and we made it. We made it one, right? Tizzle vision was more on the business side and entrepreneurship and stuff like that. Because Tizzle was, I mean, he been out of prison for a minute when we started, but it was like we need to show people that you can be an entrepreneur, you can make it out. You know what I'm saying? Differently because there's so
Straight
many
up.
people that's felons here that can't find a job. So we need to show people, hey man, there's other ways around it. So that was Tizzle's thing. Like let's focus on. He wanted to focus on that,
Right.
which is dope, which is still what Tizzle does, and I love Tizzle for that. I want to focus
Yes,
on
sir.
music. So once the conversations, I put people on Vegas out here and the Vegas artists. See, that's dope. So once the conversation started being had, more people started having it. Different platforms was created. Shout out to Makes Moves or Lose, the Artists of LV page, like all these different pages and of Instagram and all this different shit was created. Like you already had Vegas Be Lit, but all these different platforms and shit was created, and it started becoming a bigger conversation, and people started paying attention. So now that we
Right.
got everything doing it, and the conversation has started, and we got the wildfire, now we gotta bag out, not bag out like that, but move back and find a way to make it bigger. Now we got
Right.
Vegas to talk about it. How do we get California to talk about it? How do we get Atlanta to talk
Right.
about it? How do we get New York to talk about it? Like now that's the conversation. Like every hip hop mecca of the world, how do we get them to talk about what we doing? Houston, you know what I'm saying? Like when you think of the meccas, you got California, you got Houston, you got Atlanta, you got Philly, New York, like them the meccas, them the where niggas with Chicago. You got these places that you know people want to be in because that's what hip hop
Right.
they talk about hip hop at. How do we get them people to talk about Vegas.
To talk about Vegas the same way, right?
To talk about Vegas the same way. So we got to figure that out. So if I'm steady having the same conversation as the rest of Vegas having, they gonna have that shit for the next 10 years. If I'm on the same boat with them, we ain't going nowhere. So I feel like I did my job. You feel me? I feel like Code 7 as a platform did their job. And I feel like everybody attached to the army, anybody that's attached to Code 7 Army, I feel like they did their job. I feel like the Luz, you, Ben, I feel like all of us, Tizzle, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we did our job. Now we got to do it bigger.
Look, I met Speak Low. I met Speak Low through DB many years ago. He used to be out here all the time. So um I know he does production, he cuts hair, he's a dope ass barber, like all kinds of shit, right? I know his background. And I know that he when he say Vegas out in St. Louis, I believe he did some production for Superfly, if I'm not mistaken, did a song with Superfly. But anyway, I say that to say this. We need like that's a perfect example. Work with some real talent out there. We have a platform that is just not Vegas. We want to be able to show Vegas what St. Louis is about and vice versa. So if we can get your help, and we're not asking for much, you're around these people anyway. It's you know, now you got something to talk about even more, how outside of the city, that's the goal. Everybody in every city that they're in, their goal is to get outside of the city. That's got to be the end goal. I mean, for a majority of people, that's got to be the end goal. So I say that to say this. Yeah, see, he has an album with Superfly from the Dog Pound. So anyway, send those people to us, man. DJ, do like they don't have to, just because we do this, we have other platforms. Start new platforms. You know what I mean? So my email is djdurong@gmail.com. Have them send me their best MP3s. I'll play the shit. You know what I mean? I'll play the shit. It doesn't have to be on here. I got different. I got Independence Day on Mondays. I could play it. You know what I mean? If it's dope, dope music speaks for itself. That's what me and Skinny always talk about. Dope music speaks for itself. So we have no problem. You know, the time frame, I know it's a couple hours different, but you're tuned in. Most artists is up late doing what they do. So I'm sure we can get people to tune in and do what we do. You know what I mean? So we need your help on that. And like I said, it doesn't have to be on this platform. It can be on this platform. You know, this is the only platform, and it's to invest in the other platforms and the live events that we do. That's the reason why we do this. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of different shit that we can help. And my fucking high horse.
No, facts. No, we need that. Tay T said the best way to bring people in from the city is features, shows, and interviews. So
we've been doing that. We've been doing that. But again, well, I think a lot of us in the city are more amazed by the features and everything else. Let's be real, kind of like
I was just gonna say, no, we not. They've been doing features for the longest time. That hasn't helped shit.
It hasn't.
Vegas artists has been doing features forever. Listen, 2 T's was doing songs with Boosie and Webby 10 plus years ago. They have a whole project niggas has never heard. Like they've been doing features, going out of town, doing that shit been going on forever, bruh. Forever. So if that's how you get other cities, no, other cities just talk about us and they come do a feature and they move on. Like niggas been rapping about Vegas for a long time. You got Drake has rapped about Vegas, Mozzie. Everybody, they made songs about coming to Vegas a long time. They haven't brought shit to the city. From my perspective, but there's no Vegas corruption back then. I don't know what you mean. It's the same method over and over and over. Now shows and interviews, yes, but the shows and interviews. So even the platforms have to talk to the people out of that's how you get the eyes on you. Fuck the features, because fuck them. You do them features all day, them niggas don't share it, they don't do nothing about it. Your feature is just in the hole. So if platforms like whatever platform, Room Service Radio, wherever you at, Code 7, Just Be, whoever's doing interviews, right? If these platforms, Fifth Element, and I think Fifth Element then talk to certain people. Oh, corporations, got you. Okay, so if platforms is bringing these people onto the platform, and if it's the same thing, if I get if not even a Mozzie, get locked up. Let's say I get a Sada Baby flying to Vegas, and we get him to come sit on the couch. If I make a Sada Baby clip, and Sada Baby don't share it, don't talk about it, don't do nothing, I wasted my
unless
time.
you pay him, he ain't. Unless you pay him, he ain't.
So
that ain't part of. right.
But
and that's what we talking about.
I agree with that. We have to go other places and promote Vegas and other places. That's why I'm saying for Code 7, for us, our job is to get us out the city to help y'all, whatever position you in, whether you're a manager, a producer, artist, whatever position you in the city, our job is media, is to get big enough to where the world is talking about us. So when we talking about y'all, they start to talk about y'all. That's our job. And then y'all job is to not like when we talk to whatever artist, when we share your music or whatever the case may be, is for y'all to share it to other people. Like I tell people all the time, I got family in Arkansas, I got family in Cali, I got family in all these different places. And most artists have the same thing. Why are y'all not sharing it to Vegas? Why are y'all not sharing it to them? Why y'all not showing them? Why y'all not telling them, hey man, y'all should share this? Now I do get my people in Arkansas, they didn't share some of my shit. My people in California, they didn't share some of my shit. They didn't even send me artists from their places. But I'll be so stuck on, and this is my fault, I'll be so stuck on, I see something from Vegas and I go to react to that or talk about that. And I got music from everywhere else in my damn shit. I got videos from everywhere else in my shit. And I'm not going to that. So this year, it's going to be a lot of that, a lot of outside activity.
So Ivan says, so if artists here are going to pay for the features, why not pay the extra to get the artist to promote it?
Hey, that's a great question. That's a great question. That's a question I think we ask a lot of artists. Like,
so if I'm paying Sada Baby $10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what his fee is, but let's just say it's 10,000. I'm sure it's at least that amount. So it's $10,000. That's just for the feature. I don't even know if that's for 12 or 16. You feel what I'm saying? Or even 8. I don't even know what I'm getting necessarily for that 10,000. But I know what I'm not getting is him in the video unless I pay him extra money. I know that I'm not getting him to promote it unless I pay extra money. So now my $10,000, how much are you going to want to do that? Another 5? So like, I don't know. Like, what do you say to that?
I think it might be worth it, right? So let's go to the probably one of the biggest artists, right? Like a Drake. I'll say DaBaby before all the shit happened, right? They used to say DaBaby on an average, him being featured on a song, average is like $100,000. Like that's what your intake will be. That's how many people will start paying attention to it. That's how many streams you probably can get, which will make you damn near $100,000 just off of this feature. So if I pay 15 to make 100, I'm cool with that.
Right. Well, no, that makes sense.
Like, that's the hustle part of it. So if this artist fully promotes it and it's fully a dope song, you may make that 15 back. You know what I'm saying?
How many of these artists, what percentage of these artists right now, and I'm not trying to get you in their pockets, but let's be real. What percentage of artists right now could afford 15? Let's just say 15K. What percentage of artists?
Maybe 5. Maybe 5%.
So in a lot of people's minds, that might not
PvP is
be
over. And PvP is
realistic.
over.
How do you make that realistic? Because if it was easy finding an investor, shit, we would already been at the Brooklyn Bowl and everything else. You know what I mean? Like, so it ain't easy just finding an investor like that. So I got real questions.
So, I think, okay. So I guess my only counter, and not to answer a question with a question, is what's the percentage of artists that even makes it?
Yeah.
So we at the same 5%.
Right.
So how serious are you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. I personally don't think you need. I personally feel if your music is dope enough, I personally feel bet the 15 on yourself. Bet the
Well,
15 on
that's
you.
right. Your promotions,
And
I mean,
yeah,
everything
bet it
else,
on yourself.
marketing.
Figure out promotion. Find out where you can put that $1,500 to help you. Figure that out. Figure
Right.
out where your 1,500 can go to help you instead of giving it to a artist that's not going to, that may or may not blow you up. Because what can happen is
1,500. We was talking about
15, I mean
15,000.
15,000. What
Thank
can
you.
happen? What can happen? What we've seen a lot is artists make song with these bigger artists, and then they become the laughing stock of the song, where niggas is finding the songs and like, ooh, this person trash, and
Right.
now they don't want to listen to nothing else you have. So if it's not good enough to even get the attention when you got a Lil Baby and all that on there, and these people is big fans of this artist, and then now they listen to, they hear Lil Baby on there and they think, oh, Lil Baby is dope. Now they trashing you just because they Lil Baby fans, and now you didn't put yourself in a fucked up box. That happens a lot.
True story.
So if you really got the talent, and it's not even a talent, bro, because niggas who I felt was trash as hell has made it far and beyond, right? But if
Right.
you have the money necessary to really promote yourself, put the money in yourself, promote yourself. Somebody, I feel, somebody's gonna like it. Just find enough people to help you get your money back. Talent gets you in the door. Business gets you through the door. I fucking agree. Talent will get you
I
to
agree.
the door.
I agree.
Talent will get you to the door, but it's not gonna walk you through that motherfucker. Tax season around the corner. Either buy sneakers or a feature. I don't say buy neither. Pay for promo.
Yeah.
Pay for promo.
And maybe get some people outside of your camp to hear the song that you want to release as a single. Like maybe that ain't the one. Like
Man, I'll say promote to other cities, bro. Like same shit TT's is saying, like promote to other cities. Like even when you pick the let ads, like and he's like, oh man, you paying for whatever. Like listen, the big labels pay. The big labels pay. But even when you paying for these ads, what they have on there is you can pick where. Hey, I want this ad to go strictly to Atlanta. I want this
right.
ad to go strictly to this city.
The
You can
Bay
do that.
Area. Right.
He said, buy no features if it don't come with them promoting it. I fucking agree. Ivan said, send it to me. I'll tell you as a truth. Ivan just pissed somebody off
He
the other
sure the
day.
fuck will.
Ivan
He
gonna piss
sure
somebody
the fuck
off.
will. He already
Ivan,
pissed somebody off. I've been watching from a distance. I love
yeah.
this shit. Like I would have laughed at dude too that was doing this shit. That shit was funny, bro. You got him. You got him. And I'm not saying that, Ivan, because I fuck with you. That dude is a cornball for real, for real. Screenshot this motherfucker, put it on your shit. Motherfucker.
So yeah, man,
Cornball.
it's a lot. It's a lot that come with it, man. So that's why I say. But that's just my take on shit, man. I'm with you. TT's, I'm with you. Man, look, I'm for all anything content creating. Let's do it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanna let's say it's me and you, somebody have to be there that succeeded. I don't feel like I succeeded fully yet, and I don't feel like shit, I don't feel like none of us really succeeded yet, or else we wouldn't be here talking like normal conversation. So somebody has to be in the room that succeeded. Somebody has to be there that made it somewhere outside of here. I don't give a fuck if it's a nigga like a Dizzy Wright or whoever. Like somebody in the building have to be somebody that succeeded. Because one thing about niggas in Vegas is you will look at the screen and be like, them niggas ain't went nowhere, and then you won't give a fuck about nothing nigga said anyway. That's just how shit works out here, man. That's just how shit works out here. But what I do want to say, man, we finna get into this motherfucking music too. Big shout out to Goddess, man. Goddess went out there, did her shit. She was in
There is North Carolina, correct?
North Carolina, man. Goddess went to North Carolina. She is currently in DC. She is doing interviews in DC with a lot of people in DC. She has a show Saturday in DC. She's in Philly right now.
She was on her way. Yeah, she's in Philly right now. I think.
Yeah, she's making her moves, man. She's doing her rounds, man. So big shout out to Goddess, man.
Smart.
Taking her career seriously. She just got a feature with someone. I can't really speak on it till the song is officially, everything is officially done, but I can't speak on it on here. You know, I could tell do wrong.
Yeah.
But, yeah, big shout out to Goddess, man, for doing that shit, for getting out the city and doing her thing.
What about Colorado? What about Tay Benz in Colorado?
That's definitely was my next conversation. Big shout out to Tay Benz going to Colorado, doing his thing. I heard they talking about doing a tour with the boy. So just shout out to the niggas that's actually getting out of here and gaining fans in other places that's gaining a following. Shout out to that, man. It's way more artists I would love to see do it. And I just want y'all to love your neighborhood enough to understand that you can't help your neighborhood if you don't get out your neighborhood. That's it. I just want you to love your neighborhood that much to understand that you can't help your neighborhood if you don't get out your neighborhood. There's nothing to come back to if you don't leave that motherfucker. So shout out to y'all doing y'all shit. I got nothing against y'all. That's all I want to let y'all know. You cannot help your neighborhood unless you get out your neighborhood. To them kids that's really trying, that's out in that you see in your neighborhood every day, struggling, wearing them hand-me-down Jordans and the motherfuckers beat up and all that, or parents finna go out their way this fucking tax season to make their kids look crazy clean. You can't help them kids if you don't get out them motherfuckers, bro.
Would I even say best way to help poor people is not to be one of them?
Man, come on. Best way to help poor people is to not be one of them, man. So yeah, y'all gotta get out there and do y'all shit, man. You know, I know it's artists who's getting heard by these big labels and all that shit, and big shout out to y'all too. Like I say, shout out to the ones that, and then what I like about what Tay Benz is doing is he's capturing the moment. Like he's making vlogs about it. So he's showing you the moments.
Which he's supposed to. Like that's what other major artists do. Like if you want to be a major artist, you got to think like a major artist. Let's be real. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you got to do what the major artists are doing, but guess what? That visibility, people want to know what you are as a person, what your journey is. They want to see that shit. That's that reality TV shit. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
You got to document it, man. So yeah, so shout out to Tay Benz for what he's doing, actually showing it. Shout out to everybody just getting out the city, man, and really doing their shit. We definitely watching, we definitely appreciate it. Just seeing it, just knowing somebody like, well, I know it seemed like motherfuckers not, clapping for y'all, but nigga, us over here, we clap
all the time.
We are fucking
Monday,
clapping for y'all.
Tuesday, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday. If we got a gig or something on Friday, Saturday, same shit. Sunday, we might just be chilling. But guess what? We might be listening to some local R&B, like Center of Attention or Cyperation Anxiety. You know. But we still listen to Vegas 7 days a week. You know what I mean?
Y'all, man. So when we see y'all get out this motherfucker, we do our shit. Taylor Weeds, definitely you need to document more shit. Because nigga, the fact that I think only we've heard it, the fact that you got a song with a major artist, and there's no footage of nothing that happened, how it came about, nothing. Come on, bro. We got to know what's going on, man. Y'all doing too much. We got to talk. We got to be able to see it and talk about it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. The Shy, that's the hint that I'll give. The Shy needs to know what what Vegas is all about, especially when an artist from the Vegas eating up that artist from the Shy. I'm just gonna say.
Facts,
just gonna say.
We gotta do that. Tay-T's crazy, bro. So SX South by Southwest weekend. It has been it was a conversation last year for all of us to go out there. And hey, if my money is right, I may go. I did tell myself I wasn't going out of town for nothing this year unless it paid me. But I have action to go in there and making a little bit of money because it is some shit going on out there that I'm connected to. So I may or may not go. But the artist definitely, I definitely say get out there, man. And yeah, I want to take media with me too. But one trip that I might take, and I think a lot of people might want to take this trip, man. Our boy Larry Dub graduated from college this year, man.
That's dope.
So, if we can get out there to support that boy, man, at the graduation, that'll be dope. That's one trip that I may take. I may take that trip.
I think that's genius.
I did a lot for the city, man. I feel like if Vegas is out there yelling, he did a lot. Atlanta knows about Vegas. Atlanta colleges knows about Vegas because of Larry Dub. And they know about Vegas music and what Vegas does and everything. Because when Larry Dub come back and he do interview or anything like that, Clark Atlanta University is watching. They are watching. So big shout out to Larry Dub, man, for going out there doing his thing and putting on for the city and somewhere else. And like I said, all I want is talking wise. Y'all didn't pay no $10 today. Talking wise, all I want to talk about, man, is the people that's getting out the city and doing their shit and letting y'all know if ain't nobody else clapping for y'all, we are fucking clapping, man. We clapping every time we see y'all do something great. We are clapping.
Blowing horns too, goddammit.
We're blowing horns too, man. We showing love to it every time we see it. But again, y'all know what y'all here for, man. This is Bumper the Dumper. Make sure y'all send the music and the money to DJ Durong at gmail.com. Cash App, $ DJ Durong. It is Bumper the Dump It. This show does not work unless you participate. Whatever song he play, you're able to bump or dump. If you don't like the shit, hurry up and dump it so we can get past it. Let's keep it moving. Please, you have that option. And yeah, Bumper the Dump It live experience coming to you real soon. I know y'all been waiting. I know y'all been wondering what was gonna happen, and we promised y'all the first Thursday of the year, and we was not able to deliver. And if you know anything about me, I hate not being able to deliver. So we got something for y'all, man. We got something coming.
Yes, we do.
If you got any music, you can go ahead and play it. If not, I still got some stuff to talk about.
Or we'll talk. I'll play at least one song for the night. You know what I mean? We could at least play one song for the night. This dude slid into my DMs and it was like, check me out. Let me know what you think. If you fuck with it, cool. If not, I appreciate your time, basically, is what he said to me, right? I want to see what you think about this shit. Get in the comments. The show ain't a show without y'all. We'll provide the music, I guess, tonight. We just need y'all to let us know what y'all think. Bumper to Dump It. Let's go.
Yeah. Meditation. Get this one off. Hey, look, I don't need you to agree to know it's real, so don't don't admit it. I've been spurring you, but I can't hold it back another minute. I can't care if you get caught up in your feelings or offended. It's the truth, but if it hurt, just know that ain't what I intended. Nah, cause we related, they don't mean we gotta kick it. Don't mean you right just cause your ass got an opinion. If you don't change, don't expect it to be different. We all deserve the shit we got, that's why we get it. Hey, I already told you once, I ain't gonna say it twice. You refuse to speak when shit is up to me to break the ice. This might hurt a bit, but I'ma do my best to say it nice. Don't interpret this as me attempting to control your life. You never take your own advice, you always think you always right. You force the way you feel on everybody else, we not alike. And you expect people that have values you do not apply. It be hard to fuck with you cause our values do not align. I'm too authentic for you niggas to endure the fake. Used to try to make everybody happy till I seen I can't. It just take a second to destroy what it's yours to make. Don't make the mistake by assuming everybody's state. Gotta let you know because it's killing me to hold it in. Said it once before, I guess it's time to let you know again. Stop trying to control the shit you can't and get control within. Let you know I love you so you don't just think I'm going in. Yeah, it's hard to fake the way you feel on the shoulders. I quit the Zan was on the pills when you knew me. Just cause it's dirt don't mean it's real, could it's on me. You said you care, but if you did, what you doing, nigga? Hey, don't even act like you ain't need to hear this shit, man. I'm playing with you, you know? Hey, I don't need you to agree to know it's real, so don't admit it. I've been spurring you, but I can't hold it back another minute. I can't care if you get caught up in your feelings or offended. It's the truth, but if it hurt, just know that ain't what I intended. Nah, cause we related, they don't mean we gotta kick it. Don't mean you right just cause your ass got an opinion. If you don't change, don't expect shit to be different. We all deserve the shit we got, that's why we get it. Yeah. We all deserve the shit we got, that's why we get it. So like, nigga, make a change, nigga. And it's it ain't the same, hey.
I like that.
Bump.
Oh, my phone. I only seen one or two. I see it.
Bump.
That is all I wanna see.
Let's go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy.
That boy is good.
Brody Hayes. Brody Hayes is his name. He's originally from St. Louis, but he is now out in Las Vegas. Brody Hayes.
Yeah,
Look how that shit works.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was dope. That shit was dope.
He did that shit. I like that shit. I want to hear more music from him. And I love when artists man, he was spitting. I love when artists will like get you just kind of sitting there like, what's he gonna say next? Because when you could spit, like you better come with it. And he started off heavy and kept
What
it
you
going.
say he said to you when he sent you the track?
Say it again.
What did you say he said to you when he sent you the track?
He said, here's a track. Check it out if you like it. Cool, I appreciate it. If not, thank you for your time, basically, is what he said. So
it's normally them. When he be like, I'm gonna be the best thing you ever heard.
Yeah, he didn't say none of that. This gonna be the anthem for 2023. This is gonna be they're gonna bump this in the winter, in the fall, in the spring, in the summer. Come on.
Normally when they do that, it's trash. When they humble, sometimes it be good music. That sometimes it still be trash, but most of the time when they humble like that, it be good music.
Yeah. Nah, I like what I heard. Like I said, it makes me want to hear more. And he got more shit on that tip. Like I'm with it. You know what I mean? Tell them what we doing though tonight, because they seem to be asleep. We need to wake them the fuck up.
1612. What's up? Hey man, this is Bumping the Dome. Make sure y'all send y'all music and y'all money to DJ Durong at gmail.com. DJ Durong at gmail.com, man. Niggas do be humbly garbage too. I agree, Taylor Louise. But a lot of the times,
right,
the niggas that be overly confident be horrible. Now, it's some niggas that
Hold on, say that again. There's what?
there's some niggas that
The way you said it though, when you watch it back, you go. At least it was funny. Maybe I'm just high over here, but that shit was funny.
there's that actually had a talent. There is I think I probably experienced it twice where somebody said something crazy to me and it was good. Maybe twice. Outside of the niggas that I knew was dope, and yeah, outside of them. You know what I'm saying? Like some niggas can say that. Some niggas I know you dope. Okay, talk your shit. But it do be some humbly trash niggas too. I'm not denying that at all. It's a lot of them niggas too.
He ain't lying.
Them niggas hit you like, man, it's gonna be the best thing you ever heard. Just what you ain't gonna want to turn this off. My album gonna be the coldest shit ever. This the one that's gonna make me a millionaire. Them niggas, you hear the music and you be like, yeah, I see why you broke.
Look, I seen this artist promoting that I'm about to play. I seen him promoting his stuff, and you know, he did say in the comments, bruh, I'm the truth. You want to hear my shit?
Yeah,
I know him, so therefore I know what he's on. You know what I mean? And after the fact, motherfuckers felt the same way. But there's an example, and I'm gonna play this song. Y'all get in the comments, let us know if you bump it or dump it. You know what I mean? But I like the sample on this shit. Like I like the vibe on this shit. Again, I'm not trying to predetermine your mind, but I heard it. You haven't. Maybe you have.
Right.
Bump it or dump it. Let's go.
I will wait. Buckroll. Wait on you, Lord. I will wait.
Hear me out though.
I will wait. Wait on you, Lord.
Yeah.
I will wait.
beat crazy.
Nowadays it's hard to read the fake and wanna see me win. Pain and struggle, hold the shit tight. I used to keep it in. Learn to put my grind first and niggas thought I was sleeping in. Spend my time with both of my kids. Time I keep it grin. No bitch from over the waters. Always keep it 10. Niggas quick to call me Brody. Felt like niggas creeping in. 5 years in prison, told my boys I never leave again. I told my boys I never leave again. Stop chasing hoes, stop chasing dreams. I really had to change the plan. 23 on one cell, swear to God, that shit'll make a man. Necessary conversations, don't move if it ain't for grands. I don't move if it ain't for grands. How you think we gon' build all this shit? Ain't got no upper hand. Bought some bitch ups in her Hawaii, just to catch a 10. Hottest nigga coming out of Vegas, better get your fan. Like the business cell, still hungry, getting full off jam. Peach cobbler with the chicken dumplings, I was missing grams. Went to check on one of my traps, seen I was missing grams. Thought he was my brody, he act like he ain't give a damn. I thought that you was Gina. How the fuck I just end with Pam? Hear me out though.
Wait on you, Lord. I will wait.
I had a million in my dreams, wonder what it feel like. Too many problems, man, that shit don't feel right. Public housing on food stamps, that shit be real life. Young nigga coming from poverty, I had to change the scene. Grew up in the projects, first thing you learn is how to serve a fiend. Raised by a single mother, knew that I was born a king. Lord, to these days, defined on by what you bring. It's defined on by what you bring. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Bless. 89-106, man. Really vibe to this shit. You know. I now get it, you niggas. Let's talk about it. You dig?
I will wait.
His
Pretty
name,
P, man.
Free Pretty P. His name is 702 Bless. Song's called
Bless.
Wait For. That shit hard. Bump, bump, bump. Bump for me too.
Bum, bum, bum.
That is all I wanna see.
Bum, bum, bum.
The way
go in the house in the warm bed, but I can give you the shimmy.
That boy is good.
Yeah,
That
I
shit
like
dope.
that shit.
That beat was crazy.
That beat was so cold,
That
bro.
beat was crazy. That beat was crazy.
That beat was bananas, bro.
I'm gonna be real. I was loving the beat more than I was even loving what he was talking about. Like the beat was just so crazy.
G
But
Meezy.
he definitely did his shit. Shout out G Minor, man. What's up, man? Yeah, he definitely did
Hey,
his shit. He was crazy.
check this out. I remember when I was doing security at Chateau, right? I was doing security at Chateau before the pandemic and shit. And G Minor kept saying, "Do wrong. See what you can do to get me up there." So they wasn't wanting to fuck with him, right? He had talked to him. They wasn't really fucking with him. All of last year, G Minor was running Chateau, which is dope. Look what happens a couple years after the fact. You're able to put yourself in a position to where they gotta fuck with you, and that's how they felt. They like, we need G Minor. So I just, like I said, I know that me and G Minor go way back, and I see that's all it takes is new management. You get new management that wake the fuck up and are able to see what's happening and see what's going on. G Minor is a dope DJ. You know what I mean? G Minor is a dope ass DJ. And if you
Right.
haven't ever been to one of his events, like I'm talking about, I go back to at least 2005 with him. I remember 2007, he did my mixtape that I did. And that's when the NBA All-Star game was out here. 2007, correct? Skinny?
Yep.
Yep.
That was the year.
You know what I mean? So, I
The year
mean,
that I think was gonna stop us from ever getting a fucking national professional team.
hey, true story.
I didn't think we would ever
We
get
can
a
thank
team like
Pac-Man.
that.
We can thank Pac-Man for that one, right? We can thank Pac-Man for that one, right?
Yeah,
That
look, I
motherfucker.
thought we would never get it. Like, fuck that, it fucked it up. We ain't getting a team no more.
And now we got a team, and it just happens to be my favorite team ever since I was a kid. Now we got a
Yeah.
team of motherfuckers they sorry right now, but now we got a team and motherfuckers like, I don't like, you see the fans out, like Kansas City fans was outnumbering the Raider fans. I heard Mark Davis ain't too happy about that, but
And
win
the
some
San Francisco,
motherfucking games. Win some games,
San
and
Francisco
motherfuckers, I
fans
promise.
the same way. San Francisco came out there deep as hell.
Same way. They wasn't fucking around. But hey,
Hey, but then you gotta think
I
we in
guess
a
I'm
city.
a little bitter because we had an anthem for him. And now that song, you could throw that motherfucker out the window. Car ain't gonna be there. And that's one thing. Look, let me give us, unless it's intended for that particular year. When you do an anthem, look, I'm gonna speak on my own shit. When you do an anthem, like, you don't want to and this is for any type of music, you don't necessarily want to date yourself. And I give you an example, like whether you put names of, like, okay, let's talk about it. Cars names in there, motherfuckers names that's not going to be on the team next year is in that song. So that song is more for the moment as opposed to they gonna play that shit for years. If you want something to be played for years, you got to look at the bigger picture, and you could talk about the team in general instead of mentioning names. That's why a lot of you don't want to put a timestamp on your music. You don't want to say 2023, and then something holds you up, and you don't come out with it until 2024. You know what I mean? Or I'll give you an example. Somebody says that they're 15-1-5 in they hook, and then when they go to perform it, they ain't 15 no more. So now you got to blank it out. Now they want to say, I'm 16-1-6. Like it you know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we got to change. Like, I'm just saying, we made it happen. Hey, I'm just gonna tell you, hey, motherfuckers hit me up to do they show mixes, right? Like, I got like 3-4 loyal artists that fuck with me when it comes to their show mixes. You know what I mean? So if you need your show mix, it's a small fee, but I'll make sure that you right. You know what I mean? That goes for all artists. But nah, I'm just talking my shit. We at the hour mark. You know what I mean? We played what, 2 songs?
Dating your music is crazy, man. Hey, yeah, we at the hour mark, man. We already in overtime, and y'all ain't paid shit.
Oh shit! Oh, hold up! Wait a minute!
It sounds like money. It
Oh
sounds
yeah!
like money.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Yo,
Damn! My motherfucking bad, because it says that this shit was sent almost 20 minutes ago.
oh, we doing
Do it be
bad.
big titty women there? Where was he talking about? Oh, at Chateau.
G minor shit.
It was cool when I was doing security there. I'm just saying, I'm doing security. I'm getting paid to observe and secure. I'm day in that motherfucker. Top flight security of the world, Craig. But in all seriousness, you know what I mean? Nah, I thought it was live. It's at the rooftop, so as long as it isn't a cold day, you're gonna have a blast. But you get them drinks in you, you don't even notice that it's cold up there on those cold nights. You get some of them drinks in there, and I tell you, I could vouch for somebody like G Minor. He gonna have that shit cracking. I think they bring DJ PJ. He's like from like one of the LA radio stations out there. His shit be cool too, and I know they bring other people, but G Minor, getting good with G Minor, and if you got a hot song, you might get played
Right.
at a big club like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I was gonna play a song. That's what the fuck I was doing. I was about to say I don't remember what the.
You play some money. You played the money sound.
Yeah. I did, and I like the title of this. I like when motherfucker gets creative, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's go. You already know.
GMB copy, bitch. You had it with ease. Pop a little bitch, you ain't trying to see me. Running get done right here in these streets. Was looking for chicken, but you wanna be. Stop at that touch to leave it to me. Don't want that drama on any TV. See all of these bitches, they wish that was me, but they only good for being on me. Lame ass bitch always in my face. Brought her to the hood, she can get a little taste. Kind of be bitch, you can quote what I say. You get in defenses since I'm in your face. Bye, bitch, tried it. Ballin' like niggas that's top on the drop it. What would you say if you cannot back it? The ring on my finger, bitch, you can get back in. These are the rappers, but the heaviest is key. Got my foot up on their necks and I'll still step until they bleed. Try to play me like a pick, like I ain't pitch all on my team. They too busy counting likes and I'm too busy counting G's. Try to change a nigga life like MLK, but that's a dream. Try to get a nigga right, but he would laugh, I had to leave. Don't think you earn your stripes cause you get stripped up out them G's. Don't think you won this fight, you gotta see me in them streets. Bitch. GMB as she is. Connie P, bitch.
That was fast.
GMB, Connie P, bitch.
Blessed P style. Real quick hit him and quit him.
What's the name of the song?
Yeah. Blessed P style. That was not a freestyle, it was a P style.
I'm like
Blessed
Connie
P style.
Man.
Connie P.
I follow the track. Let me say it. So Gangsta Boo passed. We all know by now.
Yeah.
And Connie, me and Connie P had a slight conversation where she let it be known that that was one of her I would have dumped this, but Connie P is blessed, so I'm gonna let it pass because Connie P got big titties.
This nigga's stupid.
What is wrong with Ivan, man?
Beaver to motherfucking Beaver. Listen to this guy.
Yeah. She said that Gangsta Boo was one of her inspirations. And when I first heard Connie P, the first thing I thought was like Mia X or Gangsta Boo. Like that was her delivery. And I was like, that makes more sense to me now. Now I get it. Because I was always one of them dudes that like, although I fuck with Mia X and some Gangsta Boo songs, they wasn't my favorite because I just was never into the gangsta female rapper.
Right.
But I fuck with that. I understand that, and that made it more sense. Plus, you know, I've been fucking with Connie P music a lot lately. Um, I feel like she definitely grew as an artist. I feel like she definitely matured as an artist. She definitely turned it up.
No, we saw the progression from where where she kind of started the year to where she ended the year. So you definitely can see the progression. And it's not like she needed a lot of progression, you know what I mean? But like when you trying to outdo yourself from the previous shit, like that's how you continue to keep growing. So you can see the growth. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. So big shout out to Connie P, man. Hey, this is Bubba the Dub It. Y'all are in what we call overtime, man.
Overtime.
Your music and your
Overtime.
they do wrong at gmail.com. The way that you keep this show going is by putting points on the board. The way you put points on the board is by sending money. That is how you put points on the board. That is how we keep this thing going. I was looking for the song by Lil Tune and fucking Big Cheerio, but I couldn't find it. I could not find it. But yeah, shout out to that. And that's where we at. So Duron will play a song, and then we will see if we're gonna keep this thing going.
Thank you, Connie P. We appreciate you and supporting this platform. You know what I mean? And just to show, not that
So
I
I have a
wasn't
lot of
fucking with.
experience for y'all too, Connie P. I gotta tell you that because I know y'all like to pop up. It's coming.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Duron.
As early as next week. But no, I was gonna say I saw the progression and everything else, and after talking with Skinny, we both agreed that we wanted to put you on a song for my project that is like already mixed and mastered except for like 2 songs. You know what I mean? Putting the final touches on there. So I'm just honored and grateful that you fuck with us like that and that you wanted to get on the track. And I can't wait for the world to hear that track. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. But in the meantime, in between time, let me play some R&B for you. We're getting our R&B bag. Let me know what y'all think it is. Bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Baby, do you love?
Chef went crazy.
Yes, baby, do you love? Every day she asks, baby, do you love? Every day she asks, baby, do you love? Every day she asks, baby, do you love? You're always in the street. You won't come home to me. Start to think that you wanna leave, baby, do you love? You're about to save it right, and I need this here for life. But I'll break it off tonight. It's crazy that I let you go. Still your love follows me. Give you love, then you won't pay. So I don't know, it's confusing. These used to get me home, but I just wanna let you know I'm changing, rearranging. I'll be damned if I let you go. It's not happening. You're more than I can know. Still I can't handle you what I feel, you what I want, you what I know. I don't wanna waste my time with love me. Every day she asks, baby, do you know? You're always in the street. You won't come home to me. Start to think that you wanna leave, baby, do you love? You're about to save it right, and I need this here for life. But I'll break it off tonight. I say, show me what we can do. I just can't feel.
Why is this song still going?
I didn't. It's only 2.5 minutes long. I didn't make the song, motherfucker. I just played it.
No, I'm saying like, and I'm. it's a good bounce. I thought the song was cool. I just didn't know why it was still going. Like it went like an extra.
You
30
felt like it
seconds.
dragged you felt like it dragged at the end.
Definitely, that should have been a minute and 30-second song. Like, what was going on? Like, what are we doing?
Okay.
But
We're getting the feedback. He sent the track to me. He sent the track to me. That's EJ, Iman Smith. He sent me 2 tracks, and he was like, "Check these out. Let me know what you think about the tracks." And then I said, "You know what? Huh?
Yeah.
You say something?"
I fuck with it. I like it. Was a bounce. Damn,
you think there was too much auto-tune?
Iman don't need auto-tune.
And that's what I want to say that's his natural voice. Like he got that raspy ass. He don't
need auto-tune. He definitely don't need auto-tune. He definitely don't. It was cool. It was a bounce. I could definitely see that song as a single. I don't know why it dragged out so long, but I could definitely see the song as a single because it was a bounce. I like Iman's voice, and so I love to hear him in the slow because he can really carry because he has a strong voice.
Right.
I like to hear other shit, but yeah.
Damn, Ray Sun said
dump. Yeah.
What didn't you like, man?
Let us know.
On the dump side too.
I wasn't on the dump side. I thought it was
okay.
Cool for a single. Like I thought it was cool because it was a bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So what you would do different? Let's get feedback because he's gonna tune into this. He's gonna rewatch this, especially when I tell him. What feedback can we give him? Cut the song shorter. Don't have it drag on at the end. Was one of the feedback.
Yeah.
Take some of the auto tune off. Is it? I see you now. Yeah. She had to come over to YouTube. They was being racist on Facebook against her. They was blocking her. I can see it on the phone.
Man. There go my BTH, man. Yeah, that's the only thing. I thought the beat was cool. I thought it was a vibe. I thought it was a bounce. I could understand it as a single. Like it's one of the ones that grow on me.
I agree. He's got such a strong voice that
he don't need auto-tune
at all.
Listen, we can play just his verse on a track. Like he do not need auto-tune. If you ever heard him just sing, he don't need auto-tune. Matter of fact, Fast Money J has a song with him.
Yes, he does. Hold on, let me
give y'all.
Let me. I got you. Let's see.
Clear of who he is.
Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on.
Show for the stars, I aim for the moon. It's not about time, but about what you do. Is decision regret? Made the wrong moves, but I'ma keep fighting and rolling, let all of my dreams come true. Yeah, show for the stars,
I know everybody on this side.
Not about time, but about what you do. Is decision regret? Made the wrong moves, but I'ma keep fighting and rolling, let all of my dreams come true. Yeah. Whoa.
That's EJ right there. That's EJ right there.
That's EJ, man. So I know the people on this shit. I know everybody know that song. Like he has a strong voice, bro. And then we got some slower shit with him where he's just, I don't know. He does not need auto-tune. I don't know. He do not need auto-tune at all. I heard this man sing live in the studio, and I was mind blown.
Hold on. I got something else for him. He's a dope ass artist. Hold on, Ray son. Here's another one for you.
Waited all my life for this. Can't wait another night for this. All the glitz and the glamour. I want it, I need it. That's why I work so hard. And I love it. I I need it, won't put nothing above it. When the push come to shove it, I'm feeling loving. I know what it's because. Know your worth, know it's gonna be okay. Know the God will make a way. I know you lost faith, feeling some shame. It's gonna be okay. Oh, yeah.
All right. I think I've given. You might
This
not have
is
liked.
key
You might not have
page,
liked that one. You might not have liked that one, but he don't fuck around. You know what I mean?
Vocally, he's crazy. That's why I said this song.
Especially when you see him in the studio, right?
Vocally crazy.
He don't come with nothing written. I'm like, you need some time to write something. He said, nah, I don't get down like that. Just put me in the booth. I just need to hear it. And he'll start harmonizing. He'll start harmonizing. He ain't really saying shit, but he's harmonizing. Then all of a sudden he starts replacing them harmonies with words. You know what I mean? And he's building on it. That shit, the construction of that shit blew my mind, bro.
I'm gonna be real. Like live, his voice was so cold that when I heard that, I was like, he sounds better. I was like, damn, this not even giving him justice. Like, he's one of the ones I just want to see perform live. Like, he's just one of the ones, like, vocally, the nigga is cold. And I'm into like when it comes to R&B artists, I like niggas with their own like signature sound. Like, I don't think you have to.
He definitely, like, when he get on a track, you know it's him.
I don't think
he got that voice.
I don't think you got to be the greatest singer. I just think you have to have if you have a signature sound, I fuck with you a little bit more. Like the Anthony Hamiltons and shit like that. Like, of course, Anthony Hamilton can sing, but it's signature. Like, it's that raspy voice is what I like about Anthony Hamilton's music. It's like, this nigga dope.
Long live 2 times, 11-11.
Always, man. Long live 2 times.
Oh, and it just changed. I got
Just
that in
changed
just
well.
the last second.
Hey, but this was overtime, and clearly y'all didn't see nothing. Hey, look, pop out with us tomorrow, man. We will be at Sin
City Seafood.
It is our comedy night. If you're a comedian, anything like that, step pop out. If you are, I'm gonna reach out to a lot of different people, man. I want poets to come out. Because of the vibe of what it is, I want people to be able to just vibe and relax and chill, because you get to eat food, drink, all that type of shit, and I just want to
and the food is hella good.
Yeah, I just want to add to what's already there. Like, I say to do wrong a lot when we step out and we do events is our job is to provide the soundtrack for whatever mood you are in when you're there. So that's the idea when people come out to anything that we're doing. So if you pop out, man, come chill. If you just want somewhere to chill and kick it, tomorrow we will be at Sin City Seafood. Do wrong will, of course, be providing the soundtrack. I'll be there chilling, posted, hosting the event. Boss will be there hosting the event. So yeah, man, pull up, come fuck with us. Y'all know I rock, man. If y'all pull up, you pop up in the building. If Do Wrong see you, 9 out of 10, we're gonna spin the music. So pull up, come rock with us, man. It's free to pull up, free to walk through the doors. You know what I'm saying? The food and all that shit costs, of course, because you have somebody cooking. But it's free to come kick it. It's free to come chill with us. It's free to walk through the door. Just come walk through the doors, chill with us, man, and just vibe with us. Every Wednesday we will be at Sin City Seafood. This Wednesday.
But we definitely want you to support a locally owned black business for show. You know what I mean? Man. We fuck with
I went just on GP just to eat Saturday. I went just on GP. So yeah, pull up, man. Come rock with us. Yeah, with that being said, man, y'all know what we here for. Y'all know what we was here for, and we are out of here.
It's Las Vegas Boulevard. On the station that's first.
Yeah, we first. We first. Homie, we first.
On your FM dial. 88.1.
We lit.
KCEP. Las Vegas.
It's the Boulevard, partner. It's the Boulevard. Go tell your mama we on Las Vegas Boulevard. Hey. It's the Boulevard, partner. It's the Boulevard. Go tell your daddy, homie, help me represent it, huh? It's the Boulevard, partner, it's the Boulevard. Go tell your shorty we on Las Vegas Boulevard. It's the Boulevard, partner, it's the Boulevard. We getting lit with this issue representing, huh? It's the Boulevard, partner, it's the Boulevard. Haters go